Leah, give us your holy MC introduction.
Oh.
What are you going to say?
Okay. It took a lot to get Meira here. She was so busy and she said, Leah, you have already too many people on the schedule. And we said, there's so many women who want you, Meira, because you've got such a special way of teaching that when it's very difficult, you simplify it. It's as if you just like can understand everything. While it is so deep and so like mathematical or like something I don't understand, but then you say it, you understand. So I am so honored that your mamas listened to my call and came here because I said I don't want to have people to be on Zoom anymore because then it's just like here we don't feel it. We need to have your embodiment of who you are, and then we are all together. And you were very busy this morning, and I was gonna call you to say, don't come, but I forgot. And here you came. And there are not so many people here, but the people are here. We show you our gratitude. We feel it. Thank you.
Leah.
Leah.
So, I first of all want to express my gratitude to you, Leah. I mean, today is the 23rd anniversary of Leah doing Rosh Chodesh month after month after month. And that is really, I think it's quite amazing just to have the energy to just keep something going and going and going. So thank you, Leah, so much. So today is Abraham Avinu's Yahrzeit. And somebody mentioned that. Abraham is like total chesed. According to Yud Gimel, Midot of Rachamim, is the night of Rav Chesed and Rav Chesed. And tomorrow night is of Hanukkah. And so we're coming now to this grand culmination of Hanukkah. And what I want to do with you today is some visualization. But first, I just want to say a thing about Chesed. Abraham is Chesed, Chesed, Chesed. And I had an interesting experience 2 days ago. You know how you get a voice that tells you, do this, call this person, and you just, you don't always listen to it. Anyway, I had a voice that said, call Leah Golem. And it just kept saying, and on Shabbat, it was like, call her already. So Sunday I called her and she was in the hospital. And so I really want to dedicate this to the Refuah Shlema of Leah Devorah Kavitia Bat Chaya. And Mamash, she should Mamash have a Refuah Shlema. And you never know that voice that says, do chesed, do it, just do it, because it can make such a big difference in someone else's life. Okay, what I'd like to do is some visualization. Some of you have heard of Hannah Lasri. She actually spoke here. Her pen name is Simcha Ben Yosef. She's written many books, but she's written 3 books on visualization, and I'm now doing a course with her. And she told me she's written 2 books about visualization, and when she does it, she doesn't see anything. Why am I telling you that? Because visualization is like, I'm gonna guide you through. You may see things, you may not see things, but something will probably come to you. In our group, we did one where she had us be in some kind of painful place, and this image came to me of someone in my family, and then it was like she said something like, what can help you with this? And this image just came to me. Actually, it was my husband and I hugging. That was so healing. And so over the past month, when I went into this place of pain, I had this image that just popped into my mind. So I'm telling you this as an introduction. I'm going to say one more thing. In a meditation class that I was giving, somebody was talking about spinning, and all our cells are spinning, and we have thousands of cells in our body that are spinning and spinning and spinning. And I really didn't see anything, and I could barely feel anything. And someone else who was there, she was like, she saw pinball machines and cells and everything exploding. So sometimes when you do visualization, very little, but sometimes you just get one feeling, one thought, one image. Okay? So with that background, I'm going to ask you to uncross your legs and your arms.
Can I say something?
Yes.
It's also like when Yosef Atzadik was at the height of his test with Potiphar's wife. And what happened? He saw
his father. He saw the image of his father.
Yeah.
And I also want to say that it's so powerful. Tonight, when you're in front of those 7 candles, tomorrow night, when you're in front of those candles, like, ask Hashem to show you, like, Hareini Hashem Darkecha, like, just Hashem show you and look into the candles and just, you might be surprised what messages you're going to get actually from your Dat Elyon, from your higher dot. And, you know, I heard Daniel Katz say that our Dat Elyon, which I think that we can access through meditation and through visualization, that there's angels, and these angels come and they give you messages, but we have to be open to receive those messages. Okay, close your eyes. And first of all, just let go, just feel yourself. Feel how you're supported by the chair. And slowly, slowly breathe out 3 times. And on the exhale, just let go of any tension in your body, any worries. Exhale and let go. And now imagine Aram, the Kohen Gadol, lighting the golden menorah in the temple. Through his light, he draws down the light of the hidden light, the light of light, a supernatural light. Breathe out 1 time. Imagine and see your Hanukkah as a vessel to channel down the light of the menorah that was in the temple. In the light of your menorah, see and feel or hear the vibration of the light of light that illuminated at the time of the creation of the world, in which Adam and Hava could see from one end of the world to the other, the light of light. Breathe out 1 time. The light of light. Imagine it, see it, feel it, the light of miracles. The light of the Geula, the light of joy. Breathe out 1 time. See and sense this light surrounding you on all sides, all around you with a warm glow. See and sense this light surrounding you with a warm glow. See and feel how you're sheltered and protected by this light, and how you are hidden and empty within the light. Breathe out 1 time. Feel and see how this light brings joy above and below. Feel how you open yourself to receive this healing light into every cell and tissue of your being, cleansing your body and giving you joy. And breathe out and open your eyes. Does anyone want to share anything?
feel it. It's so nice. It's light. Just feel it warming. It's amazing.
Mm. So this was really inspired by a Torah that I saw that actually the menorah, we're not only, Hanukkah is not only a commemoration of that menorah in the temple, but also when we're lighting our menorah, we're also bringing that light into our homes. And Aaron Cohen was bringing the supernatural light. And so in our candles, we have some of that supernatural light.
The light from the Beit HaMikdash.
Right, the light from the Beit HaMikdash, but also Aaron lit it with it was a light of fire. It was like his efforts. But then there was a supernatural light where the candles stayed lit, which is the light of light, which is what Sari Yehudi was talking about, is like that organus, the ore that was in Gan Eden that got hidden away. And it's hidden, we get glimpses of it on Shabbat, we get glimpses of it in our Chanukiot. It's like, it's hidden in the souls of tzaddikim, and we're all tzaddikim, right? And tzaddikim, it's hidden within us.
It's coming out when we do Hallel together. You have those moments to overstand.
Know that it's going straight.
Right. Okay. Should we do
I'll share what I saw. I had an image of myself, of us, my family lighting our Hanukkah outside. Then the light connecting to all the Kohen's light and the Beit HaMikdash, and then connecting to all of Am Yisrael, all the Liz trying to really picture each family in Am Yisrael all lighting their Hanukkah around the same time, and that light is all connected like this massive, network of light.
Amen. Beautiful.
It's like also when we light, it's like, Hashem says, your lights are precious to me than all the stars in the heaven, like Hashem has nafas. Same way that we have nafas from his lights. It's like this above and below.
Wow. It's so beautiful.
And just think of it, all over the world, light. Exactly what he told us to do, light up the night, light up
Okay, ready to do another one? Okay.
These you wrote?
Well, I'll tell you, yes. I'll tell you, I have 3 books on visualization, and I've taken some ideas, but this thing of close your eyes and breathe out 3 times, so that is, is anyone familiar with Colette?
Colette.
Colette was a teacher of visualization who lived in Jerusalem. She passed away like 10 years ago. And Hannah Lashby was her student and wrote up all the visualizations. And also there's a Dr. Gerald Epstein who started using this in healing people. And it always starts off with exhale. Close your eyes and exhale 3 times. Because he says it brings your body to a place of relaxation and quiet. So that I've kind of taken that formula. Okay. Close your eyes and breathe out slowly 3 times. Breathe out, releasing all you need to release to bring your spirit to stillness. See yourself as a crystal menorah, receiving light as you breathe in. Breathe out 1 time. Inhale and see and feel your crystal shape and colorful rays of light shining through you. Feel and sense how your vessel is becoming purer and more radiant. Breathe out 1 time. As a crystal menorah, listen to the stillness emitted by the rays that touch you.
And then where do I speak in? Where do I speak to?
Okay, can you guys mute yourselves? Hold on.
Hear the tune. that comes to you, and keep it in your heart. Hear the tune that comes to you, and keep it in your heart. Anytime during the day or night that you are not feeling right, hear the tune and feel perfectly good. Breathe out once. See yourself spreading light from your crystal vessel, giving it to those you love, to those you choose, to all living beings, and back to the Holy One, blessed be He. And breathe out and open your eyes.
Usually if I hear another niggin, I lose my niggin, but I didn't. I kept the Shalom. That's the one that came in, and that is really all about keeping my center. Yeah.
So this was inspired by the Lubavitcher Rebbe, the sixth one, the one before this Rebbe, who said, in front of your Hanukkah, hear the tune that comes to you. And I had a very powerful experience with hearing a tune. The exercise went, in the freshness of the early morning, keep the tune that comes to you. Hear it and keep it. And during the day when you're not feeling perfect, hear your tune. And like she did it really quickly. And what came to me was from Yedid Nefesh. Hashem, heal me by showing me your light. And I just kept it going for days. Every time that I didn't feel perfect, I didn't feel energetic, or my energy was down, I would pull my tune out and sing it. So tonight, in front of the candles, hear the tune that comes to you. You had a tune, and you had a tune. But hear your tune, because the tune that you hear can be very powerful for you when you're not feeling perfect, to take it out and make you feel good. Okay, do we have time for one more? I shall stop now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Can I ask you a question? Like, yeah, because like, I feel like in Judaism, like we're so much about like praying and like, you know, we speak what we want, and even the idea of just like receiving the light. Like I've heard people say, pray in front of the candles, like pray for this, pray for that. Like, right, like it's almost like such a chiddush. I mean, to be like, we can just be there and receive it, and like
Receive
just
it.
like
Just receive
Right,
it.
sometimes you don't have to do anything. Just your
Sometimes you
eyes
just
are
don't
fixed
have to
by
do
looking,
anything.
gazing,
Just receive
like
what
gazing.
Hashem is sending. It's so powerful. You know, the Pir Zetzner Rebbe in Derech HaMelech, he has a whole teaching of how to quiet your mind. Right? He says, imagine you're going to sleep and pick up pasuk and keep saying it over and over. It's like, but at the end of it, he says, just say, Hareini Hashem Darkecha. Just keep saying, Hareini Hashem Darkecha. Like Hashem, show me, like guide me. What do I need to do? What do I need to see? Like, it's very powerful in front of the candles to just receive the gift that they want to give you. Okay, so this is the last one. It's actually, this could be really a whole workshop. I'm going to read you something actually from the Pir Zetzner Rebbe, and then we'll do a visualization. So he says like this: if your life's aim is to serve Hashem with improvement, which is all our aim, right? He said, here's the thing to do. Each year, now I'm not sure each year on your birthday, but I certainly feel each year on Hanukkah. Let's say each year on Hanukkah, because Hanukkah is about, Rosh Chodesh is about hitchadshut, right? Renewal. We're all new people today, right? And part of it is to let go of the rigilut, like just forget all the old stuff and really Rosh Chodesh is about hitchadshut. But Hanukkah also is like the rededication of the Beit HaMikdash, the rededication, our own individual rededication. So each Hanukkah, let's say, clarify a goal and envision the actualized you of the next year. It sounds pretty simple, but actually, what does the actualized vision of yourself look like for next year? So first of all, what do you really, really want? What do you really, really need? What do you really, really want to manifest? Let's say on a simple level. You want good health. You could do this with visualizing yourself vibrant and healthy, or it could be something like, okay, so I'm trying to write another book and I'm like, and so I'm visualizing my goal for next Hanukkah, that I'm holding my book, it's done, and I'm so happy, and I'm giving it to people. Sarah Yehudi always says that when you want to attract something in the future, connect it to a mitzvah. So something like vibrant health, it's a mitzvah. You want to spread Torah. So I think we don't have the time right now, but maybe in front of the candles tonight, like, what is your goal? Like, how do you want to see yourself for next year? I think it's so important to have a prayer vision. I've talked about this before. Our subconscious minds, which is 95% of our brain, works in pictures and images. So it's really important to have a picture of what it is, what you want, what does it look like. The more detailed, the more better. The sounds and the colors, what are you wearing? It's just like flush out the vision of the actualized you for next year. Visualize, visualize this, who this you will be. Okay, now he says, the second part of this is you have to use this, envision this new you as a gauge to know how far you still have to go. So the next part of it is like, what do you have to do to get to this new, more powerful, manifested, more realized, the more realized vision of yourself. So let's say you want like really good, vibrant health. Eating at night, maybe you start eating more grain, all of the above. Right. If you're writing a book, 9 to 1, I write every morning. Whatever your goal is, whatever your vision is, what is it that you have to do to get to this goal, and add it into your vision. So now I just have a very short visualization to do with you. So I'm going to close your eyes. This is called the ideal or dream you have for your life. Close your eyes and imagine You can pull down the light of the future into the present and glimpse a vision of yourself, an improved version of yourself, of how you wish to be and look next Hanukkah. Just notice all the details. What are you wearing? How are you feeling? And breathe out one time. And now ask Hashem for guidance. And listen and hear how to create the reality of the future you. See and know the steps you need to take to reach the ideal you have for your life. And breathe out one time and open your eyes.
I just have to share this because a year ago on Hanukkah was like a very broken time for us. We were living like, in exile. We were writing on this, we were all alone, writing on this necessity. We had to really hold the vision of our house being rebuilt.
Wow.
My house is rebuilt and it is so beautiful. It is such an upgrade. And it's like every dream that I ever had for my house came true. And it took a very long, I guess in retrospect it wasn't that long, but it felt very long day by day.
Right.
And so much of it was just Hazeh Hashem, Hazeh Hashem, Hazeh Hashem. Being open to receiving, learning how to receive, not to be on the end of always giving, but it's very humbling to have to receive. And like my house was built by the Chesed Ayin. And I had to hold that vision. And before it happened, my husband keeps saying, "How are you build this house? I don't have money. Where's that going to come from?" And I just would say, "I don't know. I just know it is. I just know it is."
Right. Right.
Well,
Baruch Hashem. Yay. Dana. Right. Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem. So I just want to reiterate one more time. It's so important to see what you really, really want, what you really, really need. You can also do this for someone else. You can really do this. Like, I have a daughter who's divorced, and I'm really seeing myself dancing at her chuppah. Like, I want it even more than she does. So it's like, I just like really, I light a candle, I give tzedakah, and I see it, and I ask Hashem for it. So you can do that with zivug, you could do that like with whatever it is that you really want to need. I just want to end by saying one thing. Nuri told the story of the Leshem's daughter-in-law, maybe, about how the doctor told her, you're not going to have a child. The table isn't, you're not going to have a child. It's not a long story short. I went to this doctor and he said to me, she goes, "How is this?" I checked your hands and I was like, "Oh my God." I didn't go into fear, but it was very hard not to go into, the worst case scenario, especially because I have a very good friend who passed away from lymph cancer, and I watched her go through that process. Anyway, I go to the hematologist, and he just says to me, "Some people have high blood." Drink green tea. Hi, see you in 6 months. I just want to tell you, what doctors say to you, what some people say to you, like, this table isn't going to give birth. It's like, be open to miracles. And it's just like, like we take things that people say to us so seriously, but it's like, we're living a miracle, living in God's. And so I just talk to all that we keep seeing miracles and just keep doing lots of things there. Wow, thank you.
We need to be careful what we say.
We need to be careful also. We need to be careful what we say.